Dalvin Cook ain't taking no pay cut. All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar, and Dalvin Cook. Reports are that, you know what, he is uninterested in any sort of pay cut.
Taking a hard stance in the sand, drawing a hard line in the sand, whatever they say about the sand and lines. Dalvin Cook is definitely doing that. Before we talk about Dalvin and his hard stance, grab yourself a delicious lift bridge, hit that subscribe button, smash it, as they say. We're gonna be doing some giveaways soon. So drop hashtag lift bridge in the comments, drop hashtag that's badass or hashtag badass to get some that's badass wood art. Be giving those away very, very soon. Pretty much just whenever we remember to do it.
Now we're gonna do it. We'll do it before the week is over. So yes, but be sure to hit that sub button. So comments are coming out. Dalvin Cook uninterested in taking a pay cut. He's set to make about $14.1 million this year. Don't get me wrong. I think we both agree he's still a very good running back, still in his prime, still only 27 years old. But what are we thinking?
I mean, I get it. Of course, he's going to say that. But to me, this just starts the domino effect of him leaving. He's not going to take a pay cut. The Vikings are going to first look to trade him somewhere. The team that's going to trade for him is going to probably try to restructure his contract anyway. No one's going to pay $8 million for Dalvin Cook right now.
Well, you know, I think looking at the other running back contracts, that's not bad. I mean, he's worth the money. I just don't think that the Vikings are in a position where it makes sense. I mean, look at it. Let's take a quick look. Top running backs being paid. I mean, Aaron Jones is going to be on the hook for $20 million. So Dalvin Cook at 14 is still a pretty good deal when you look at some of these. But also, here's the next guys. So that's where Dalvin Cook comes in for 2023. You see a familiar theme with these running backs?
I mean, like a lot of them are just, you know, the guys who just grind her out. I mean, you got the Nick Chubb, the Derrick Henrys.
We're not on the same page.
Is that what you're looking at? I mean, what are you talking about here?
All these running backs that teams are on, they suck.
Oh,
Cowboys, yeah, they had a good year. Was it because of Zeke? Absolutely not. But look at the teams that are paying these running backs. They're not teams that are competing right now. Look at the Chiefs. Look at the Eagles. They're not even in the top 20 as far as what they're paying their running back.
Well, another thing I factor in too is, you know, now with Brian Flores here, the Vikings definitely want to keep Harrison Smith around. You're going to want to keep Zadarius Smith. You want to keep Daniel Hunter. So you have money now going to those guys. So who are you going to cut to save room on the cap here? I think you look to the offense, you look to the running back position where you can make a move. The Vikings offense right now doesn't need to have that feature back. He didn't even get the ball more than 20 times, I think, maybe more than 20 times once. So it's not like we sit there and pound the football in Kevin O'Connell's offense. Dalvin Cook, yes, still a great back, but not the focal point here. Definitely an area we could save some money.
Yeah, they need to trade him. I mean, I think if they cut him, they're still eating like $6 million. They need to trade him. It doesn't matter what the compensation is. Mid-round pick, whatever, take on that contract. Beautiful. And there's going to be teams out there that are willing to pay. I mean, look at the Niners when they trade for McCaffrey. They're paying him a shit ton of money. I mean, there's going to be teams out there that think they're a running back away, and Dalvin Cook's good.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm expecting like a 5th and a 6th, and maybe one of those is in the future. That's what I'm thinking for compensation.
That would be wonderful. We're not going to get the compensation for what he is, but for taking on that contract, hell yeah. I mean, look at the Bills. Maybe those are the Bills, the Cook connection. Singletary is going to be a free agent. Look at the Dolphins. All the running backs are free agents.
Has there ever been a team that's utilized a pair of brothers as their running backs?
I'm sure there was a tag team in WWF in the late 80s that did.
You know, they always said they were brothers, and they never were. I don't think even the Rougeaus were brothers.
Oh my God, you're probably right. But you're right. You nailed it. It's the first domino. Dalvin Cook taking a stance, making it, putting it in the Vikings court, and Vikings are not going to do it. I think everybody would be shocked if Dalvin Cook is back.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really delved into the cap too much. I know the number changed after they raised the overall cap for this year. But I'm looking at two guys to save money. Dalvin Cook's one and Adam Thielen's the other. So I think this is a way the Vikings can, you know, reduce that number. And, you know, you go on with Ty Chandler, Kenny Nwangu, and a rookie. I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be, I don't think our lead back is on the roster yet, but whoever it is going to be very cheap. And Dalvin Cook, third all-time rusher for the Minnesota Vikings, only like 1,000 yards away from topping Robert Smith. So we have been we've been very lucky with some of these running backs we've gotten. Dilly Dally, round 2, what a gift. Gonna miss him.
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, this feels like to me like this is almost a foregone conclusion. I expect this to happen. I expect Dalvin Cook to have already played his last game in Minnesota.
Let us know in comments. What are you thinking? Would you pay him? Do you want to pay him? Are you gonna be sad? I don't know.
And you brought up the Bills, so I'm gonna tell you this fact right now. Buffalo, 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 Buffalo is the grammatically correct sentence.